Happy Monday.
Happy indeed.
All right, it's off for another spiritual party here.
Oh, yes. You want to make any announcements? There's a lot.
There's just a lot going on. So, first, next week we'll be live on Tuesday, not Monday. So, next week
Yeah.
will be the 10th that we're live again. Then also have a new group out there if you haven't seen it. It's Relief from Chronic Illness because living with a chronic illness is not normal, and we accept it as normal. So I have a group about this and videos daily about this, about how to get out of chronic illness. And we do have a lot of people here watching us already, so
I'll start with Dowie.
yeah, you can start with Dowie. It sounds good.
Hi, Dowie. How are you? Okay, the first card I'm getting for you. Oh, wait. I have to show them together because they are absolutely picture perfect for each other. Wait. You want to hold one up for me?
We got one. That's that one.
Okay, and then the other one.
And this one is like that. There you go.
Okay, so look at that. It's saying reach out, and the next card says reach for your dreams. So now we know what the reach out means. It's saying go for what? Two cards in a row that pick together. What are the odds? Reach out and reach for your dreams. So it's saying you're not settling for anything less than the best. You're going for the top. It seems like maybe you start doubting yourself and say, well, that's a little bit too much. I'm asking too much. I can't do that. But actually, it's saying you can and you will. And the King of Swords, this is about unwavering conviction. The Swords is a mental card, it's a thinking card, but it's also about committing to things and being strong and steadfast. So he's saying, stick with that, stand your ground. And that's the way to go because you can realize and you will realize these dreams, but you have to be consistent and steady and steadfast. The last card is cycles and rhythms. And then when things start to, things can go through stages and ups and downs. It's saying don't even pay attention to that. Just go for the top, stick with it, and that's exactly what you need to do. All the cards are saying the very same thing in a different way. I'm very sure about this. Okay.
All right, so we got a few more people jumping in here. We got Casey Marie, we got Kine, we got Michelle Kavanaugh. But next up on we got Cheryl, we got Kelly.
Well,
So next up on the list is Kelly Marie. Then we have Cheryl after that.
Okay. You take Kelly, I'll take Cheryl.
Yeah, so Kelly Marie. Let's take a look.
Very good.
So just hang in there. We do get a little busy, as it says in the announcement there below her name.
That's okay.
Give us a little time.
To do that. You have important groups coming up. Information.
Yeah, so let's take a look here for Kelly. Let's see, the animal is the lion, the courage. But asking for what you want. It's pretty much what you were saying before, the reach out, reach out before you.
Two cards in a row and then the unwavering conviction card.
Yeah, so the lion is always about reaching out, asking for what you want. And this is the fog, the veil, the mind creating confusion, doubts to what you really want.
Exactly.
Then you get in the crystals, the focus, to really focus on that thing that you do want. Beware the mind with all this distraction. That's the fog. And the line is, remember, just to ask for what you want. Be clear what you want to ask for. The universe is always saying yes. But then the mind starts creating doubts, worries, fears, and that's going to block all that abundance. So let that go. Focus on what you want and just be open to receive.
I feel like Darwin pretty much knows what she'd like to have. Cheryl. Hi, Cheryl. Happy Monday to you. Oh, wow. These two cards go together, too. Let me show you the first one. This one, actually. The Justice card. The Justice card is about reaping what you sow. You work hard, you get rewarded, you slacken off, you don't. And the next card that I chose is amazingly in line with that, is a past life. So a lot of the confusion and patterns of behavior are carrying over from a past life. And it's saying, and let go of that in order to receive your fair share of what you really want. It's almost like you have to realize that you are deserving of the best and clear the patterns that bind you of a past life, early childhood memories that you were handed beliefs that didn't go with your personality and what you needed in life, and now you need to let go of them. But the justice in past life is about clearing the karma. And hello from heaven, so you're divinely guided through this passageway of letting go of the past. Ask for help from your guides, from your loved ones. Amazing reading so far, very much also like Dowie's reading. All the cards seem to connect. The last card is blossoming. So this is a period of growth for you. If you don't block it with those old patterns of behavior, this could be a period of acceleration and moving to the next level. But if you're still using those old patterns of behavior and continuing to have those beliefs that don't serve you, the blossoming will not happen. It'll be blocked. But they're saying ask for divine guidance if you don't know what to do next. But you are on a path now to really going into the next level of growth. And it will be accelerated if you are letting go of the past and clearing the decks for it's completely washing away the old and bringing in the new. There's no trace of it left. So that's kind of raising the ground, so to speak, for your changes. That and then the blossoming and the acceleration will occur. Okay.
All right, so I'm going to read from Michelle Cavanaugh here. Then we have Kine, Casey Marie, then
okay, you
Sherry. That's what I see in the scroll, so just hang in there.
How do you spell Kine? Oh, Khine. Okay, great.
Yeah, let's see for Michelle. I'm feeling
cold. It's warm in here, huh?
Yeah, it's warming up in New York City. Let's take a look here. So for Michelle, I got your that card there.
Hi, Michelle.
Then let's take a look at it. Was a Raven's Wand. I'm feeling the Shaman's Oracle deck here, so we're going with that.
Yes.
And let's take a look here. Let's take a look. All right. So let's take a look. We're getting the commitments card from the Raven's Wand. It is just sticking to your priorities, making that commitment, actually that commitment to yourself. The mind's distracting you all over the place. It's just reminding you to focus and commit to that one thing that's most important to you. Then we're also getting the, I'll just bring this together, the family card, the promise card, along with the fear card. So I feel the fear has to be with your commitment. It feels like I want to do this, but I have concerns, I have doubts, and the mind's killing those dreams that we've been talking about earlier tonight. It seems like the theme tonight is reaching out for your dreams and making a commitment toward those dreams, make it a reality.
Very good.
So it could be the fear card coming up because of doubts, self-confidence issues, just these mental stories that we just need to let go. And we make that promise to ourselves that I'm going to do this because I and my family, the family card, deserve the best. And the family could be friends too, associates that you help.
Close friend, right.
Yeah, it could also be like a family. So it's about letting go, making that commitment, let go of any fears, any doubts, keep that promise alive, because you're not just doing it for yourself, but you're doing it for your family and friends as well.
Okay, this is for Kine about finance and career. Let me do one at a time here. Celebrate life. This is saying lighten up. Everything is going to work out just fine. He's saying you are slated for big changes, and the changes are positive. Let's read further. Let's see. That's a very good card. Saying also lighten up and stop worrying. It's saying don't back down. This is very similar to another reading I had previously. It's saying you go for what you want. You celebrate. It's almost like an anticipation of reaching your goals here because you're celebrating already. And then it's saying, Bridget's saying, don't back down. Stick with it. Don't let people start to confuse you and feed doubts in your mind to create fear and hesitation. They might say, well, you can't have that. It's too lofty an ideal. Go for something more practical. It's very common, advice. And the cards are saying absolutely not. You go think outside the box and you go for what you want. Wow, tonight seems to be a raging theme here. The next, and the cards are working together. Sorceress. So you have the ability to create and manifest what you want. It's up to you. It's visualization. It's first finding out what you really truly want, then visualizing it happen, not being concerned with how it can happen, and energizing that emotionally. Feel the feelings feel the feelings associated with the full accomplishment and realization of what you truly want. And keep doing that, and you manifest your dreams. Do not let other people discourage you. You stand your ground. And the last card is the wish card. Wow, you're really celebrating. So celebrate first, create, and the magic is there. I'm not worried about your career and finances. You're being taken care of.
All right.
Positive, definite, yes.
So I'm going to read for Casey Marie next.
Go on.
Then you have
Okay.
Sherry. Then we have Facebook user.
Okay, you'll remind me. Sometimes I get forgetful.
Kat, sorry to hear about your father. Yeah.
Oh, no, he passed?
No. Let me see who the Facebook user is here.
Oh, my goodness. Okay. All right.
Oh, let's see.
All right, go ahead, Sam.
All right, so then it's Christina Love Carter after that. Okay. Because we do need a name, especially if we're in the Beyond Head Trash group, because we don't see names in our restream. So let's take a look here for this is for Casey Marie. Pulling out a word here for a word for you as well. We got a little mix of everything here for Casey Marie. We got an animal, a word, and the Raven's wand out here for Casey. Let's take a look. You're getting the Badger Perseverance, about digging in, see through completion. This goes along with the other cards we read tonight about commitments, making their dreams come true. Is just really, I'm doing this, and we're committing to this, and we're not going to allow the mind distract us, create fear, doubts, worries, whatever that is. We're letting that all go, and we're being like a badger, just persevering on this one task at hand. That's what's important. The one task at hand, what's the most important? See that through to completion. Don't allow the mind to pull you over, distract it. Then you're getting the surrender card. So about letting go of any kind of limitations, any kind of doubts, is surrendering that voice, letting that go, and realizing, really dig in. And then, this is your challenge. I feel like you're wild at heart. You want to do this, that, and this, and the other thing, and they're saying, well, we got to tame it down a little bit right now and just focus on this one thing and surrender to that one thing that's there for your greatest good. And what I'm seeing, with the wild at heart too, is you see there's an eagle there with a woman playing an instrument. Actually, she's she's actually flying on a broom. Okay. That's the wild at heart. She's actually stationary, even though it's wild at heart of creating this wild reality. She's not flying through there. She's stationary, playing her music while spirit is flying around. So she's listening to her own voice and moving to her own wisdom and not allowing the wildness of the mind to distract her, if you will.
Does Sherry have a question?
No.
Hi. Excuse me. Well, my voice is better than last week. Okay, this is for Sherry. Sorry about my voice. This is letting go of doubt, insecurity, and this is poverty consciousness, lack. That has to go. That's the first card. That's got to be erased. That has to be dissipated. Whatever words resonate with you. We are not in lack mode. We want to create an opening, a portal to abundance. It's not done with looking at the glass as half empty. And to focus on your third eye chakra means that you. So in this picture here, this is what this means. This picture, your mind is getting in the way, and it's creating confusion and doubt and negative thinking. Here, this card is the exact opposite. It's positive thinking. It's using your intuition. It's activating the third eye chakra, which is an indigo color. and using your intuition to guide you. You're getting out of the mind. They're two polar opposites. One is in the mind creating lack, and the other one is the inner wisdom and the higher self. So it's very, very important that you release some of that lack mentality as soon as possible, because that's going to hold you back more than anything. And this is balance. You're looking for balance in your life. So what I'm seeing is that it's like a seesaw and it's not balanced. Maybe you're working too hard and not playing enough. Maybe you're playing too much and not working hard, or maybe you're not getting enough sleep and rest. The body's out of whack. It could be hormonal, it could be nutritional. But no matter what it is, this balance, we're looking for balance. We're also looking to expand your consciousness as well. This is a Libra card and an air sign. In the air, there's no limit with the air. There's air all around us. We can't see it, but we're dead without it. So this is about expansion. So it's saying don't be afraid to expand, to move to the next level, because that's where you want to go. If you're sticking around with the past, with the lack mentality, well, you know what's going to happen. You're going to get more of that lack, and we don't want that. The last card, the outcome. And this is a water element. This is saying to go with your emotions and express your emotions. Don't hold back. It's not about dumping on someone or being angry and yelling at someone. It's not an expression, an inappropriate expression of emotions. It's an expression of telling people what you want and offering things up through compassion and wisdom and through that spiritual energy. So these polarities here we want to work through, but letting go of that lack is the most important thing. It's the first card that came up, and it's the energy of the reading. We're going to change that by the last card, using that, flushing out your emotions and clearing the decks for new things. Go on.
All right, so Christina Love Carter is next, then Kat, then we have Katie Leone, then Angela. Is what I see in the scroll.
One at a time.
Yep, just one at a time. We're just seeing where people can see where they are.
I cannot get there, when you do that. Okay.
So for Christina, let's
what is
take a
this heat in this room? Is it me or is it?
I don't feel it.
I don't know. Okay.
So let's take a look here. So I pulled an animal, 2 ravens wands, and we're going to do, I'm actually feeling one earth magic card. Let's see what earth magic wants to come out. All right, I'm going with this earth magic. Okay, let's take a look here for Christina. The animal is the moose, the authority. This really applies to everyone, that we are the moose, that we are the authority in our life, that we ultimately know what is best for us. As others are guessing what's best for us, and they may have their best intentions in mind, but ultimately we live in this body. We know it the best, and we have to take authority of that we know what's best. Because when I was sick for all these years, it was up to the knowledgeable ones to solve the issue. Now it's ultimately up to us, because we live in this body. And let's take a look here. What we got here is okay, this is good. We're getting the standing tall card. That's very good. It's also along the lines of commitment, reaching for your dreams. Is standing firm in your conviction. Standing firm in that conviction that you know what's best for you. Stand tall in that knowing. Be convicted to it. This is my truth. This is my way. And don't allow others to push you off that path, if you will. And this is an interesting card too. You're getting the night watch. The night watch is just a reminder, to stand tall, to be patient. The night watch is about being patient, waiting for the right time. So maybe the mind's saying, let's go, do this. And Spirit is always saying, slow down. Let's make sure we get the right course of action, that we're going in the right direction. Then we jump into it. And then this is the whale, the breach. It can go along with a lot of these cards. Separate yourself from anything that takes you out of yourself, that takes away your own authority. Breach yourself from anything that wants you to rush and hurry up and get this done. No, it's just saying, you know what's best for you. Get rid of the voices that you don't know what you're talking about. Stand tall in your conviction. Be patient. beware of the people saying rush, let's do this, let's move on, let's hurry up. So just take your time, you know what's best for you, and just wait for that right time that feels right to you. Now this is for Kat.
Yes,
Now
I know. Well, the message I got is that his body is giving out, and there's no. I don't know if there's turning back, but the spirit is getting ready to exit the body. Let's see. Do you have any insights?
no, it's but it's an interesting thing that when we say that the spirit's getting ready to exit the body, we have to remember spirit is not just within the body; it's also always
all over. Yeah.
it's also always connected to source. So it's just a
Right.
matter of just transition and transformation.
Good thinking.
So that's just a reminder that his he's getting ready for a different experience. That's the best way I can describe it. He's getting ready for it because once we drop the body, we have a different experience, a different reality opens up.
So it says here, well, it's not a golden opportunity, but it says here important doors are opening, walk through them. So this is the transition that you're referring to, that
Right.
they're preparing this time where the soul goes back into consciousness and absorbs. And
But it's nothing to fear though. It's just like another reality. Like when
it's
we're
just stepping into another room.
right, it's just different viewpoint of reality.
I mean, he's getting all these good cards, getting prosperity. He's saying blessings are being heaped upon you. I don't know why I'm getting all these good cards, but I think the transition for him is going to be smooth.
Right. Maybe the
Yes,
prosperity
good.
has to do with letting go of the pain.
Letting go of the pain and moving through a healing, a feeling of letting go of what the body, the limitations of the body and the mind. And this is you showing you're worried, you don't know what to do. It's letting go. It's just accepting the fact that, death is part of life, and as painful as it is, I don't know that there's much you can do when the body starts to wear out. Yeah, and he's going to the light. So what I'm getting with all these good cards, and I get the light card, this transition for him is going to be easy peasy. He's just going to step into consciousness, and it's not going to be any kind of struggle whatsoever. So we're getting prosperity. We're getting what was a golden opportunity. This is about the transition. It's like almost like he's going into heaven. It is really. It's stepping into the light and just becoming energy. So he is going to pass. I don't know when, but this is going to be a very, very smooth. This is what guides are telling you. This is an opportunity for him to stop experiencing pain and suffering and to move into the light. So he is going to, that should allay some of the agony that you're going through, that he is going to pass very smoothly, maybe in a sleep, or once he steps, gets rid of the body just falls away. Is that a good way to say it? It starts to dissolve itself. He is going to be in a wonderful place of light and joy.
Right. And he'll always be by your side too. That
Definitely. It's like stepping into another room. He just turns his head and there you are. It's going to be the smoothest transition.
right.
I'm happy there won't be any struggle. He's ready to let go, I think.
Yeah, he's ready.
Okay. Yeah.
So it's now for Katie Leone. Okay,
Oof,
Katie
okay.
Leone. Then after the Katie Leone, we have Angela. Yeah, I think it's Angela next. Yeah.
I see Angela down there.
Yep.
Okay. All right. Go ahead, Sam. You take your time.
Yeah. So let's see.
I think we're doing it, working at a decent pace.
Yeah. So welcome to Melton. I see Melton's here in the list too. We're just going through the list.
My next one is Angie.
Angela.
Oh, Angela. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Usually, sometimes there's an Angie and an Angela on at the same time. That really confuses things.
Well, if I wear my strong glasses, I'll get a headache. These are my light glasses for the computer, but I can't. I'm in this chair. I'm not sitting in front of it. It's hard to see the small print.
Yeah. So.
But I'm not going to put the other glasses on. It'll give me a headache.
So this is for Katie Leone.
Okay. Mm.
Then we have Angela, then Melton. Okay. All right. So for Katie, you're getting the Fox, the adaptability card. Adapt to the changes that are happening. The mind thinks that life is fixed and it always has to go a certain way. The
Mm.
fox is reminding you that life is fluid and we got to go with the flow, not the flow of society per se, but your own flow. Society will want you to push you all over the place. And it just reminds me of a teacher who once said that those that go with the flow of society go down the drain, you know, because it's not following your own voice. So they're saying follow your own voice for that change, to adapt. But the fox is reminding you have resistance, that you expect things to
Yeah.
stay the same.
So
And
true, right?
yeah.
Okay, you done?
No, I
Oh,
just started.
okay.
And the cave, the sanctuary, is just to remind yourself, to give yourself a little time out. Maybe you're rushing too much. Maybe you're running around too much. And you just need a little time out for yourself to maybe reflect on the things that are changing, or where you feel like you're stuck in a rut where nothing is changing, where every day feels like the same. It's because the mind gets locked into these patterns of being comfortable, of not wanting change. But you're a living being. You thrive on change.
Hmm.
That's how you grow. That's how you expand, is through change. But the mind wants you stagnant. The mind doesn't like change. And it's
Right.
also a physical thing too. When the mind has to think a different way, it uses more energy. So the mind that conserve energy tries to keep things the same, which isn't very helpful. And then from there, we got this. Oh, interesting. So you got the eternal flame reminding you that you are the light within you. That's the cave, the sanctuary, to go back into your light. And then you're getting the unity card. It's also reminding you, go back into oneness, going back into the light and oneness and operating from there. Maybe the fox is reminding you too that you're too much in the mind, that you need to go back and get this universal perspective of what's the greater good for you, the greater good of society, and just really stepping way back, letting things go, letting things unfold as they need to unfold, and just going with the flow, your flow of what feels right to you, and operating from that deeper wisdom.
Okay.
It just feels like you're just too surface level right now. You need to go deeper beyond the immediate appearances.
Okay, Angela.
Yeah.
I want to pick two cards. Let me select them. Oh, this is wonderful. This is the family and the joy card. This means that you are in a good place right now, and it's time to enjoy your family. If you don't enjoy your family, then your friends. It's like getting together and socializing, and it's a lightness. It's a celebration. It's a feeling of relief. And then the next card is start delegating. So to have more time for fun and social life, you need to ask others for help when you feel bogged down. Don't start taking on too many responsibilities. I feel the mind is too cluttered now. And you need to let go. You need to relax more, to enjoy life more, and to be more with other people who mean something to you. I have a question. Moving somewhere to specific. Well, I wasn't thinking of this, so I can't use these cards in context of the question. The next card is, well, it's saying if you want to move, because you asked me this before I got this, it's taking a leap of faith and taking a risk and going for it could be a big move, something that maybe doesn't even make sense to you, but you always wanted to do something like that. And it's saying, yes, take a leap of faith and go for it, go and move, because it's going to be a positive move. It's going to be different than you thought, but in a good way, a surprise. If you hold on to the doubts and fears, you're not going to be moving, you're going to be stuck. But it's saying moving is a good time, endings and beginnings. Wow. You're going to go through. So, what I feel like you're going to do is you're going to move, and then you're going to start getting new work, and a new life is going to unfold for you. They're encouraging you. The old must be released so the new can enter, and they're absolutely supporting you to go and move and to make changes. And the last card I'm getting for you is the Page of Pentacles, saying that you will not be lacking in money or support, that this is a positive change for you. And they're saying, yes, one more card that's supporting that. Okay.
All right. So I have Melton next from the Netherlands. So welcome. It's really late there, I think.
Okay, yeah, it's like what, 8 hours ahead or something?
5 or 6, I forget exactly
Isn't
what it
that
is.
close?
And then you have Olive Her after that on YouTube.
Okay,
All right, so let me do then let's take a look here
I
for
think I need
Melton.
a break. I need to put this down.
Okay, I'm just going to read from Melton here. I'm filling the Shaman's Oracle deck for you. So I'm pulling that first. Got the Shaman's Oracle deck here. Let's take a look here. Feeling called to the Raven's Wand deck as well. Let's take a look here in the Raven's Wand. All right, so I'm going to pull the Raven's Wand first. Let's see what this has to tell us. Oh, you're also getting a Wild at Heart card. Very good, but let's see how the Wild at Heart. So your mind, you just want to do a lot of things. So let's take a look because there's a lot of things in this card. So we have to see how it plays out with the standalone. I'm not really sure the direction where that's going because it could be spirit, it could be moving to your own music. Let's take a look with this. This makes sense now. The honor card. All right, the Wild at Heart is about really listening to your heart, really listening to what makes you sing, what brings you into harmony, and just being aware of the mind that's taking you off course, if you will, but really honoring your own voice, your own wisdom. And that's how you make your dreams come true. The dreams card is when you honor yourself, you listen to your own wisdom, then your dreams become a reality because you're operating from this deeper place. It's not really a mental place. And the way you do this is a very traditional path. The traditional path being, being mindful, being here in this moment, and being really in touch with this moment. And what's coming to me is that we're either lost in the mind, the thoughts, or we're just here in body, listening to our own whisper of this deeper voice. Just mind you, just realize I'm sitting, relax, and what's that first impulse that comes? Then act from that to make your dreams a reality.
You're done.
Okay, so
Olive Her.
Olive Her, yes.
First card I'm getting for you is just letting go of the preparation and just letting life unfold on its own. So it's not plotting and planning. I have to do this, I have to do that in order to get what I want. It's just letting things unfold because you're in a position where of receptivity.
Catherine is her name.
Catherine. Okay, hi, Catherine. And this is serenity. This is what you need. You really need a more quiet time. The mind is too busy plotting and planning what to do next and worrying and experiencing fear. This is serenity. It means you need more quiet time, more time to relax, more time to unwind, more time to ground yourself because your mind is flying all over the place, way too active. And focus intention. So this is saying meditate, 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 or just relaxing and focusing on a candle or a scent, saying you need lots more quiet time. And the last card is guiding children. This is just going with your innocence and enjoying life from the eyes of a child who lives in the moment. This is mindfulness, enjoying yourself and letting go of the doubts and insecurities. And again, finding that quiet time. Okay.
All right, so I have Meta next. Mixed Meta, then Danny.
Like that, Sam.
Okay. Then The Brightest Day and Karen. And let's see who else. So there's some others here in the scroll. So we'll just get down the scroll and we'll just hang in there. We'll read for everyone. So let's take a look here. So Mixed Meta. Let's take a look here. So we have an animal here for you. Actually, I'm feeling another animal too that wants to jump out. This one. And then we'll stick with this deck with it. Earth Magic, another Earth Magic. So I got 4 cards here for you. 2 animals and 2 Earth Magic. Let's take a look here for Mixed Meta. Your first animal is the porcupine, the innocence, letting go of guilt and shame and regrets and all that stuff. Be like a child that doesn't hold on to guilt and shame, just being innocent and playful. Then you also get into the owls, the omens, the signs. So if you're feeling like really busy, really caught up in guilt, shame, regrets, you're just missing out of this moment and how your loved ones are trying to get your attention in this moment. So just be playful, be innocent, and just notice what's happening around you. And let's take a look here. We're getting uh, the vigilance, the stone people. It's saying just be vigilant in keeping yourself here in this moment. I feel like the mind is really trying to distract you with these past guilt and shames, if you will. So, okay, so but I'm actually just seeing your message now. Okay, so if you're talking about a relationship, what these cards are saying is let go of any guilt and shame you have about any past relationships. Be playful. Don't be so serious. That's what I'm feeling with the innocence card. The owl, the omens, is paying attention to the signs by really being here in this moment, not getting lost in the story. Like when you're meeting somebody, don't create that first impression. Just relax and get to know them and pay attention. That's the owl, is paying attention to the signs, but really being fully here. Then you're getting the Vision Quest card, is just that you're going to have this eureka moment, like why you're not connecting with people. And I think it's probably because you're forming judgments before you get to know them. And it feels like the Ravens Wand card that wants to come out here is, taste before judging, just have that experience before you judge and just hear that person without forming that opinion of them, but mostly just to relax, to have fun, to enjoy life. That you're making it too serious, too heavy in the mind, and we just need to step back from that.
Okay, so I don't know who I'm
Danny.
Danny would appreciate a reading. Okay, good. Hi, Danny. How are you?
All right, let's see who else is in the list here. Oh, the brightest day. Okay, Tony. Okay.
Okay, so that's for you.
Yep.
Okay, Danny, I'm just getting two cards here. This is dream talk, and this is
Well, he's not feeling well, so.
right. So this is saying just okay. Well, let me see what the first card I got was Crystal Ascension. This is saying that you need to focus on your crystals that'll help you get through this period of downness, of not being quite feeling your best. Attuned to the the universal energy. If you don't have crystals, just focus on a beautiful object that has meaning. Maybe it's an heirloom or something that has emotional that you're emotionally connected to help you heal. This is dream talk. This is also just finding yourself peace at peace, even though things are not going the way you want them to. You're not feeling fantastic. It's saying just stay with your dreams, stay with your visions, and just focus on an object of beauty and let go of the feeling of being down, being dragged down. And the next card, getting for you, is asking for help. This is the card, a partnership card. So don't be afraid to ask for help when you're not going through the best period. It's saying connect with someone that really is your best friend or family member who could help you. It's saying go for, ask for help and don't hesitate to receive it. But find the person that the go-to person who really gives you guidance and support, someone you care about. And the last card is embracing change. So this is the prelude to a lot of change. Even though it's a down period, maybe the universe, I feel the universe needs to harness you in place. You've been going at a record speed, a fast clip, lightning speed. You need to slow down and move through the changes. So this period, this down period, is actually there to benefit you, to slow you down, to be in the present moment, to ask your favorite person for help, and to just focus on an object of beauty and also on your dreams, hopes, wishes, and more. Take this downtime to reflect on what you truly want.
All right, I'm just going to answer this question from Karen Lee really quick, then I'll read for Tony G. Karen, basically, a bear has two meanings depending on what's going on in your life situation. Bears are about boundaries or walls. So is your mind building up a mental wall blocking a prosperity or something coming from you? Or is the bear reminding you that you create a wall, that your boundaries are not being honored, as somebody's trying to impede onto your turf, if you will? So you got a wall, it can go either way. But bear's telling you have a wall, either one that you're creating or one the mind's creating, where you're not honoring yourself, and where are you putting up a mental block. It's those two meanings of a bear. Now, Tony G, I'm filling the shaman's deck for that question. Then
Yeah.
let me see. So after that we have let's see who's next. Chris Keller is next after that.
Okay. Well,
Then we got Christine Baker and we got Maria Starr here.
ooh.
So we keep on going here. So just hang in there with us.
Actually, 9 o'clock. We really should be stopping around 9.
All right, we got 15 more minutes.
Yeah, I think we can do this in 15.
Yeah. So let's see. All right, so Tony, let's pull the shaman's cards because they're usually good with these kind of questions. So let's take a look. So what's Spirit trying to convey to you? Let's take a look.
Absolutely.
These are good cards. The empowerment card. Let's read them all here. Empowerment, the hope, and the beginnings. Just reminding you, the hope, the beginnings. Be here in this moment. We can always reset to a new beginning in this moment. And that keeps hope alive because when you're here in this moment, all things are possible. This is the empowerment card. By being here, fully being here, realize you're sitting, you're listening, you're being present. This is when you're full strength. This is where you can hit reset. This is where you can start new. This is where everything is possible. So maybe the message you're trying to convey is just be here, relax, stand in your power, your voice. But the biggest thing I'm feeling is relax. It's going to be okay. What I don't feel like you're just rehashing things over and over again is what I'm feeling. And you just need to have this new beginning, to hit refresh, to hit new. It's a new beginning, a new start. Even if it's the same problem coming over and over again, you can approach it in a new way by being fully here, standing in your power, knowing all things are possible. The mind will fall into the trap that you faced this before, and saying no. You faced it before because you're reacting from the mind. They're trying to remind you, be here, be in your power, then things will change.
Danny, I hope you feel better. Get more rest. The dream card is also about getting more sleep. Just laying down and just cuddling with yourself. Okay, I have Chris Keller. Hi, Chris. It's good to see you, honey. Okay, let's see. I want this card's coming out, and I'm just trying to pull it out here. Yep, this is it. Ooh, a little stuck. Okay, I'm trying to get one card out. That's being stubborn. Okay. Okay, so releasing what doesn't serve you well. So this is a card. This is not good. I'm not holding it up. This is a card of letting go. It's releasing all of this negativity and things that stand in your way. But it's also cleansing and healing yourself through detoxification of the mind and the body. This would be a good time to go on a fast or to start having more fruits and vegetables, drinking more water. This is the release time. This time to find a way to purify the body. And this is the Queen of Wands saying that you have an ability to create things. You can be an entrepreneur. And saying if you wanted to start something now, it's a great time to do that. But you have to release some of the negative thoughts that are holding you back. But the Queen of Wands is a fire sign, and this is time for more adventure, to have more fun and joy in your life. Not to be thinking and plotting and planning all the time. What's the next move? Letting go and enjoying the moment. And this is saying being a channel for the divine healing. So you in your own right have the ability to cleanse and heal yourself. This is all about healing for you. This is about taking positive steps for your mental and physical life. Your mental and physical health, rather, excuse me. And to take care of your body. You're saying doing the basics, eating well, sleeping well, drinking enough, and letting go of that mind that's dancing around, that's keeping you from taking care of yourself. And they're saying you've got the skills, you're ready to go, the opportunities are waiting for you, but we need to take care of you physically first to make sure to boost that immune system and to do really, it would be a great time for purification. Okay.
All right, so let's see here. So, okay, so this is yeah, okay,
Haley?
Maria Star. Is this come out October 4th? But I know you also wanted a card. I'm not familiar with anything going on October 4th. I know
Well,
there's,
this is some emergency.
oh yeah, the emergency broadcast signal, but
Right.
we don't really know. But let me just pull a card on that. Then I'll pull a card for you and see what
That would be Wednesday,
yeah,
right?
yeah, some kind of test of a system.
Well, I wouldn't
Oh,
worry about that. I
no.
mean, we used to go through that all the time as kids in my generation.
Yeah, and that's a very interesting card I pulled on it was the companion card. Just concern yourself with you. Don't get caught into the
Yeah.
societal things. The card I just pulled was just focused on you. And let's see a quick reading here for you, Maria Star. Let's pull the shaman's
I think
cards
the
here.
people to be in the power want to scare people again.
Right, it's just reminding you. Don't let
pay
them scare
attention.
you.
Don't
Just
get into the game.
just pay attention to you. Is oh wow,
Nonsense.
very interesting cards that came up for you, Maria. We're getting the destruction card and the fear card. Get rid
Check
of the
that out.
get rid of the fear. That's real obvious. Get rid of the fear
Wow.
and keep the promise to yourself. Celebrate you. Look at the person here on
Look
top
at
of the
that.
pyramid. Just celebrate you. It's saying get rid of the fear. Just they're just going to continue their nonsense.
Yeah,
Ignore
it's
it.
just fear mongers and power control and all of that.
Right. So you got Christine Baker.
Any particular question?
No, no, I don't see any question.
Okay.
Then I have Haley after that.
Okay, but let me focus on Christine. Christine Baker, hello. Happy Monday. Infinite supply. You're supplied for today and all of your tomorrows. That's a great card. It's saying, do not worry. The basics are yours and you will be taken care of. You know, that's the rent, that's the food on the table, that's the medical care. That's the basics in life. We're not talking about buying a new outfit. We're talking about taking care of business, you know. And this is creating a sacred space. So this is finding a place where you feel safe. I feel safety is important for you, creating an altar or just a quiet space that is your special place. It's where you go to or will go to when you need peace and you need to be alone to isolate with yourself. It's very important that you get that me time, that quiet time every day. And it's saying to give yourself, this card is looking out in your accomplishments. I've gotten this card before. Whenever I see this, it's saying giving yourself credit for all of the wonderful things that you've accomplished. And it shows you're not giving yourself enough credit. You're blaming yourself for the things you thought could have gone better, which is silly because things happen in their own time when they're supposed to. But it's really giving yourself credit and acknowledging your greatness, feeling one, not this feeling of being fragmented and comparing yourself to other people. That's a habit that's got to go. This does not serve you. And if you do that, the Empress is about enjoying your own company and enjoying all the other women too, being with women, sharing your emotions. This is more time with women friends. If you don't have enough women friends, maybe join a group on Facebook or something. But it's getting in touch with that female energy. Okay.
All right, we got a couple people to read still. So Wendy May, you can definitely ask a question. We'll read for you in a few minutes. We got Tyranny, we got Tammy, we got some people here. All of her we read for you. I think your name was Catherine. We read for you earlier.
Well, that's recorded.
Yeah, you have to go back and listen to the recording for that because we do have a lot more readings here to do, so we can't really redo it.
Well, let's go because it's 53.
All right, so Haley has some questions. So when I have these, here's a card for school, a card for job.
Let me get a sip of water.
And then we're going to do the overall theme card. This will be your overall theme here, okay? Then we're going to look at school and job. So the overall theme for you, Haley, is the authentic card. Just being you, just being yourself. Let go of any mental stories, being authentic and true to your voice. Regardless of these questions, just honor yourself. Be true to yourself. That there's neither good nor bad. It's just the current experience, but the cards are really reminding you, be true to yourself. Now let's see what it says about school. School. You get to reconcile. It's really about reflecting. Is this the best choice of action for you? Going back to the authentic card, sit with that. Is going back to school the best choice for you? Only you can answer that, if school's the right path for you or not. And then we also have the job. You're getting the knowing card. That's a confirmation that you know that a job is coming, but you're allowing that mind to create doubts again. If you're feeling that authentic you, the abundant you, that isn't swayed by all these mental stories, that knows that you are abundant, that you are getting what you desire. So just relax in that. But ultimately, for the schooling, it's up to you to decide if that's your best course. And what the knowing card is, you know that you're getting a job. You just have to stay true to your voice and it will show up.
Okay.
And let's see, who do we have here now? Let's take a look.
Okay.
Let's take a look here. What do we have? Oh, we read Catherine. Oh, Wendy May.
I'm from the UK.
Yeah, one early.
Any questions for Wendy May?
Oh, yeah, she's saying, when will I reunite with my estranged son?
When will I reunite? Oh boy, that's a tough one. I might refer to you if I can't get the answer.
Yeah, that is a tough one. There's so many dynamics in the universe that is
I'm
always
getting
tough.
he's very stubborn and is not really interested, but I think you are. Yeah, this is the card of stubbornness. He's just holding is very vulnerable. I feel that he feels slighted, he feels hurt, and he's holding on to resentment and hurt. This is someone standing their ground, and you see how they're clenching the rod there. Um, so he's not really wanting to. You'd have to do a lot of convincing. You'd have to actually say you're sorry, ask him to forgive you, even though you might feel like I didn't do anything wrong. He was the one. This is time for forgiveness. You need to do that and go with your intuitive nudges. How you can reach your son. There's this card of intuitive nudges is saying, look below the surface. Maybe there's a way to connect with him that you haven't been thinking. And be soft in your approach. Remember, this person has hurt feelings and is standing his ground. Is hard to, you don't want to force, you want to be soft and edge your way into his life, if you will. Mother Earth, and this is the mother energy. This is you feeling, I'm a mom, I feel really like that's my duty, that's my calling. I want to find my son because that's what moms do. They connect with their children. But he's still feeling slighted and hurt, and he's difficult to reach. He is stubborn by nature. And it shows that he's not happy with his life right now. There's a lot of discontent. He doesn't know what he wants. And this is not a good time to be intrusive in his life, but if you could get to him and find him, a soft approach, you might be there to help guide him through this tough time because he's not sure what he wants. He feels angry. There's a lot of anger with him, and it's based on fear. He's afraid. He doesn't feel like he measures up. He feels damaged, like he wasn't loved. So this is time for healing, forgiveness, and purification. Tread very lightly, and there needs to be that forgiveness there. It's a two-way street, but you need to be the hero here and apologize, even if you feel you weren't wrong and didn't do anything. Just say, if I hurt your feelings, I apologize. And you did cause some emotional stress in his life. Okay, that's the best I can do with that.
Yeah, so I'm going to read for Tammy, and then you can get Tyranny. I hope I'm saying that right. Tyranny Ingram.
Tearanie.
Yeah.
Tyranny. Okay, go on.
Yeah, so let me see for Tammy. Tammy, I feel like there's a question I feel like there's a question in your heart, so I'm pulling a shaman's cards. I like this for questions. Okay, and then I'm also going to pull the Raven's Wand. I'm feeling called to the Raven's Wand as well. Let's pull a card of the Raven's Wand. Okay. Let's start the Raven's Wand. Piercing the mist. The mind is creating confusion and doubt, so you're trying to get clarity. So let's see if the Shaman's deck can give you some clarity in this, but you're piercing the mist. You got to so you got to go through the confusion of mind. The way to do that is to be really here in this moment. Then you can really pierce that mist is by being here. If you look at this card, I'll show you. This girl's sitting on a stump, just like she's meditating. She's just sitting there quietly on a stump. That's how you pierce the mist. Just fully become present into this moment. Then look at this. This is confirmation of the Shaman's deck. Dance over inspiration. Dance in spirit. Go within spirit. So sit, be quiet, go in spirit. Let go of any of this kind of doubt, these confusions. Then you also get in the reconcile card. So it's not a completely silent practice. It's more like a reflection. You ask a question and you be quiet and you see what arises. And so like a deeper type of reflection. This is a self-inquiry process you want to do. The self-inquiry where you ask a question, you get quiet and you see what comes up. Not from thinking about, but just see what arises. And that's where you're going to get your strength, is when you're in spirit, when you get these deeper answers. It almost feels like you're trying to answer from the mind when it needs to be answered from spirit. And you got Tyranny.
Okay, I've got Tyranny Ingram.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Tyranny. Okay. Hi. I'm just going to. Oh, this is the sun. This is.
Well, like there's anything significant coming.
Yes. This is a card of success and accomplishment. It shows that whatever you're doing, whether you're a stay-at-home mom or you're retired or you're working, it shows success in your realm. Whatever that means to you, it shows that you're going to reach a point of accomplishment. And there's a card of joy. There's the card of light. This is shining your light, feeling that light shine within you, that life force. Connecting with spirit is a very, very good card. And then it's saying take a moment to reflect and to relax. I believe that you really need more relaxation and to be more grounded and more present, to take time out of your day and just sit and relax. It doesn't have to be a deep pondering your life. It's just letting go of the busyness and the clutter and just being in the present moment, just taking time for you. If you can do yoga or Tai Chi or meditate, there are many ways to get quiet. You could be walking in the street and just looking at the trees and just becoming part of the scenery, if you will, and abundance. So this is gratitude. This is saying every day give gratitude for all the things that you have, because that's going to create that abundance and that success that the very first card indicated. So that's shining that light on you and giving yourself credit for who you really are. And so I wouldn't worry about it. The card of success and accomplishment was the first card. And then it's the quiet time. You need to reflect on that to attract the things that you want. Just saying go outside and be more with nature. That's part of that groundedness. If you can go outside and get some fresh air and be with nature, be with animals, that would do wonders for you. Maybe you're indoors too much, or maybe you do go out, but maybe notice more the beauty of especially if I don't know where you are in New York City, we're going into autumn where the leaves are being, changing colors, whatever you can to bring beauty and harmony in your life, because those are two things that you really need. It's a kind of Libran energy, if you will. Okay.
All right, Jay, that's really a difficult question, so I'll pull.
What is it?
How many kids will I have? So I'm just going to pull one card from the Shaman's Oracle deck.
Difficult.
I'm not really going to, I can tell you if it's going to be few or many. That's about, I'm going to be a little tough from this card.
Yeah, it's a tough one.
Let's take a look. All right, let's see what the mystery is here.
Uh-huh.
Oh, joy. So it sounds like it's up to you, that you can have as many as you want to be joyful. That's what I'm getting with this joy card. I said it's either going to be few or many, and this is a many card, joy. You can have as many as you want, whatever it brings, whatever your threshold is for joy. That I need 10 kids for joy, well, then it'll be 10 kids. I need one for joy, you'll have one. It's really up to you, but
Oh, wow.
you will have what you want.
Okay, anybody have any?
Okay, I do need to go outside more. Tyranny was saying I need to go outside more.
Oh, and what'd she say? Oh, you're welcome, Tammy.
Yeah, Jay, that's just the way it is. You know, I pulled the joy card, so
Very good.
you can have as many as you want. That's what I'm feeling. Whatever.
Wonderful. That's a good answer. Wow.
Yeah.
Good outcome. Anything else? Anybody else? Let's take a look. Maybe this.
No, I think we actually caught up on the scroll.
Isn't that wonderful? We're at 1 hour exactly, right?
Yeah, just about 1 hour. So if there's anybody reading, watching here now,
and remember, next week we're going live on Tuesday.
Right.
Monday we have something to do. Okay, Tuesday evening at 8 p.m. Oh, you want to pull?
Thank you, Wendy May. Appreciate that. Yeah, every day I'm creating videos on this channel now, YouTube, and also I'm doing something different with a new group, Relief from Chronic Illness. I'm really focusing on chronic illness because we get locked into these stories that they're incurable. Right. So we gotta break that myth that they are incurable. So let's see. Thank you there, Wendy May. Let's see any of their last questions so we can do a last card.
Oh, there's a question?
No, no questions. We're good.
So you're pulling one more card?
Yeah, pulling one card. Yeah.
Okay, this is perfect. 1 hour. It's exactly what we wanted.
I think this is going into jade energy here. We're getting the rabbit, the fertility card, which is just about it's about rabbit in general is about creativity. That we're very creative right now. So it's just embracing that creative energy to create that life that we want. We have that creativity to create the life of our dreams with deliberate intention. Okay, let me take one. Wow, this was a good night, I feel. Oh, memories. This is reflecting on pleasant memories. And sometimes we get really sad and we feel worried and nervous, and reflecting on happy memories is always a good way to bring a smile to your face. So that's what we're going to do this week. Yeah. Reflecting on good things. Yeah, Wendy May. Yeah, miracles happen. Yeah, I had 7 incurable conditions supposedly. Definitely proof. Including multiple sclerosis, which is gone, and bipolar and all this other stuff. But MS, I lost the ability to walk, and I'm fine. Not easy. And Jade, yeah, go create your life. Go be fruitful and multiply, as they would say. Yes. Okay. All right. So we'll see you next Tuesday, or you can see me in my group, Relief from Chronic Illness. All right. So have a good night, and we'll see you soon. Such a pleasure. So happy to see everyone. I hope you all got what you wanted. All right. Take good care. Okay. Spirit loves you. Bye for now.